We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Anibal Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
In now, Brett Gardner. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And now a pitch on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The designated hitter, JD.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
As a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1 to Martinez. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton now coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Batting seventh.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey. Count is full. 3-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 2 for 4. Two-0 count. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Hard liner to center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kevin Pilar will be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voit is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And he popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So here's Michael Chavis now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Too low. 1-0. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We've played 2, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
3-0 now. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And there's a base hit on the line. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Paxton comes set. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's off the green monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 2-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that is over the wall into the Red Sox bullpen. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game. So another run is in to score on the base hit. Their 5th run of these first 4 innings. And with that, let's take a look at the American League team leaders in terms of runs scored. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Hit hard on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep and gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as we are all tied at 5.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Darwin's and Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 63, Darwin. Hernandez.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Taylor is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the imposing power bat, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left, number 31 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Steven Matz will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Pillar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Matz has thrown a little over 110 innings so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-5. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the belt, the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball back outside.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pilar's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw won't get him. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 1-0.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Christian Vasquez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, This pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the belt, the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. They're still up 7-5. Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Gardner will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there, 3-1. And And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is Pilar, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. John Gant comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, John.
At the plate, Torres. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 8-7. Jonathan Holder will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Chopper to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at-bat.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Holder stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Holder has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Jesus Aguilar would be next. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. And they've taken a 1-run lead. Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now first baseman,
into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Yankees 8. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
That's Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's pretty dangerous.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Gio Urshela will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Men on third with 2 down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The set and the 1-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 9-8. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tyrone Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Second baseman, Michael Davis.
Ready for another chance? Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 9-8. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2 and 1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. 2 balls and a strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. He's running at first for the Yankees. Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Luke Voigt would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Count for 3-1.
Quick check on that tying run at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Red Sox blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. John Gant earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brandon Workman strikes out the side to record the save, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.